Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game. The console version, obviously. Now, at the end of our last episode, I presented you all with this massive thing in front of me, and I said, what is this thing? Who knows? Well, you're going to find out in the next episode, and you're going to find out right now. I'm a man of my word, after all. By pressing this big button... It's a disco, studio, of course. What else would it be? What else could it possibly have been? We're just gonna go through, do some disco dance and moves, get ourselves some manliness points. It's a fun little shortcut. Definitely didn't have to put it in the game, but the fact that Heavy Iron did, it makes me love this game all the more for all the just fun, silly little ways they divert your attention from the typical movie-themed just license. They don't... Heavy Iron is not purely concerned with just recapping the movie, as you can see. Yeah, sure. I'll do the thing. Alrighty. And now we can head down here so that we can do this. Because it ain't about... Now we just have to survive until we get all the way down there, which is not going to be easy, believe it or not. That's not exactly a quick jaunt down the road. We just have to survive till we get all the way down there so that we can get that extra. Yeah, one of the downsides about playing as Patrick is, unfortunately, unlike SpongeBob, he doesn't have a jump and smack him in midair move. He just has his... Because his jump and midair move is just jump and he hits the ground doing that. Come on, light. And you too, buddy, light.
Is this where they make the little umbrellas and drinks?
I've never understood why that line is here, but I've always loved it because it's so nonsensical. Of course, it's something that Patrick would say in a situation like this.
Yo, is this the place where they make the umbrellas that go in the little drinks?
Like, that's totally something he would say. Kaboing. Hold on there. We can't just go and leave a manliness point untaken. Who do you think we are, game? Oh, I really just completely no-scoped that one. Oh! Oh, there goes that extra. Remember how I said that was easier said than done? Well, case in point. That's fine. At least since now we've missed out on that extra, we can go ahead and do this combat arena challenge without worrying about ruining the extra. Because normally, even though we wouldn't technically have died, it would have basically... Oh, right, another little fun hint at upcoming enemies. Even though we wouldn't technically have, like, failed or, like, missed the extra or died, it still would have counted because it was reloading the whole level. It would have counted as us not having unlocked it yet, or opened the little area where it is. Yeah, where it is. So yeah, would have completely skipped this little arena had we not died there. So I guess that's a benefit. Like, oh yeah, haha, we get to play in this little arena instead of get a cool extra. That's fine. Like I said, this is gonna be a 100% playthrough, so we're gonna get the extra eventually. Hey, I thought I touched this thing to make it explode and attack you. Oh, almost got him. Kabam! Now I got him. Come here, boys. Also, I apologize. I apologize in general for any, like, weird ramblings I go on in any of these videos, but just purely for, especially here, because I know that given my familiarity with the game and with the medium of SpongeBob, that's where my more rambly nature can come out, so Okay. I was playing a lot of Genshin Impact earlier today, and the game just kept crashing on a regular basis, so now anytime I see anything crash, I just have that moment of heart attack of, oh god, please don't. Especially when I'm recording it, because that's just inconvenient for everybody. Oh, he's shooting it back at me? Boom, baby, come on. Long shot from across the field. That's what I'm talking about. Wave 2, baby. Wave 3 incoming. Are you ready, kids? Set. Go. Alright, I said go a little early, but who cares? Nobody. Come here. Boom. And then I hit both of them at once. Oh, come on. Come on, boys. You ain't taking me out that fast. Oh. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. I'm a lot tougher than you look. I'm a lot smarter than you look, too. Stole that line from Deadpool 2, which I just rewatched recently. That's a fun time. It's a fun movie. I think it's better than the first one. I think its sense of humor is more solid. I think that despite the fact that it is a little bit more serious, it helps with getting invested in the characters. And I think that the added seriousness actually fits with the realm of, like, what point the characters are at in their journeys and or lives. You gotta have some seriousness at some point. Can't go through life just being a big big jokester. God, there's a lot of burping and vomiting and spitting and all sorts of good fluids getting thrown around here. You're always glad to have it.
Ooh, there's a chill in the air.
Come here, baby. Smack. Alright, only hurt one of you. Kaboom. Okay, I was gonna say what happened to you, but boop. There we go, baby. Last one. And we're only 10 manliness points away from another upgrade. So, at that point, should we upgrade we're gonna upgrade Patrick's health, yeah. Especially since we're 10 away from getting... Or no, not 10 away. 50 away from getting another, power-up point. P-point. They don't actually ever give those a name, I don't think. Oh, and also, I know that I said at the last episode that I would, I would see if, I could get my Xbox version of this running, because I know it looks a little bit better than the PS2 version. I don't have an Xbox version anymore. I forgot that the entire reason I have I bought the PS2 version was because a friend of mine borrowed my Xbox copy way back in middle school and never returned it, despite me constantly bugging and asking him all throughout middle school, and I think maybe even a chunk of high school. It's the whole reason I have the PS2 copy to begin with. So, little peek behind the scenes of my life. That's why I don't lend people video games anymore. Because you never know when they will actually return them. Of course, nowadays, that's a bit less of an issue. Because I play mostly on PC, and I buy a lot of my games digitally. Not because I want to. I would love to buy PC games physically again. I bought Cyberpunk physically. I bought Doom Eternal physically. Granted, both of those were physically in air quotes and just came with, like, paper slips with codes. But still, I will support the physical PC market as much as I can, as long as it continues to be a thing. And even then, sometimes you get some cool little things, like the physical PC version of Doom Eternal came with, yes, a code, but it was on a cardboard disc. Like, it looked like a typical disc with, like, cover art and everything, and you just flipped it over and had the code on the back. We can't do this mission yet, because we don't have Patrick's throw ability yet. So we'll come back here when we have that. In the meantime, let's keep on keeping on, getting ourselves a golden spatula key. It is really funny to me that the golden spatula ended up being the key for the paddy wagon. And, like, I wonder if at some point they were thinking, like, should we make it just golden spatulas again as rewards for this game, or should we make it a new thing? And someone was like, well, I mean, the spatula is the key. Can we do that? Can we make it the key and then also other stuff? And they were like, oh, whatever, just make it Goopy Goober tokens then. So I just find it funny, since they started working on a game with golden spatulas as the main objective, and then later made another game where a golden spatula was a plot point, but not the main objective. Anyway, I've rambled a lot. Let's go do another SpongeBob challenge. A lot of mini games in this one. So we're going on a baby hunt. A bubble-blowing baby hunt. And don't think we don't know how to weed them out. Let's go. Oop, wrong way. I forget camera's inverted on this game. I am not a fan of inverted cameras. Or at least I think it's inverted. Is inverted the one where, like, you push the stick to the right and the camera goes to the right, and then you push the stick to the left and the camera goes to the left? Because, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of fancy names for things in the video game sphere that I don't 100% understand. Although most of those are things where I've never understood, and I don't think I ever will. Ooh, come on, I want all of these. Here is the area that normally trips me up for this challenge. Alright, come on. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. Oh, baby. The last SpongeBob challenge is an absolute pain in the ass. I actually never beat it until I replayed the game as an adult. As a kid, I could never beat it. But once I replayed the game as an adult, beat it after many, many tries. I'm impressed we actually just beat that one in one go. I was not expecting to do that. But hey, you know what? Like I said, this playthrough's for me. I can be as awesome as humanly possible, because this one is for me. And now I bet you're wondering, why did I destroy all those boxes before I went into the SpongeBob? Well, because they're all gonna respawn. So now I can just go back through and get more manliness points right quick. That's a little fun little tip for you guys. To maximize your manliness points.
Wooden presents.
Nautical smash. Nautical smash. You know, as opposed to an aquatic smash or a land smash, or, you know, a smash of any kind. I have never in my life understood how you're supposed to get that 10-pointer over there. I'm not even going to attempt it, because it's just going to result in my death. I've truly just never understood. Played this game a lot, and yet that's one thing that has constantly evaded me. Boop, just needed one, and you're all taken out, sir. Kaboom! Oh no, it blew up and it killed one of your buddies. You gotta be more careful with those things, my dude. Those are regular bullets. Regular, old-fashioned, almost completely normally lethal bullets. Kaboom! Give me all the points.
How much of a man do I have? The key!
Oh no, it went down this conveniently placed hole. Hold on. Did it unlock the thing? No, it did not. Gotta switch to SpongeBob real quick. I wonder if it's... Can I beat this challenge as SpongeBob? I wonder. Minimus first. Yeah, so did that unlock the Stupid thing. It should, even though I can't do it yet, it should unlock, like, did it do it for... Ready to press? Okay, I guess it just doesn't. I thought it unlocked it even if you didn't have the ability, and you just could then use it to teleport to come back later, but I guess you just have to come back later regularly. Arena challenge! A bunch of final bad guys to come through and beat up. It's fine, we got them. We got these boys. We got them. Look at that. Boom. Beat them.
Don't let it get away!
Nice thinking, Patrick.
I think we've got the key now, Patrick. I also think you can get off of me.
Can we appreciate the fact that in the movie, SpongeBob and Patrick managed to get the key by, like, slowly evading, and, like, tricking them and sneaking around. How do they get it in the game? While they go through the entire building and beat the shit out of everybody who's in here. Yeah, sure, makes sense. By all means, why not? No weenie parking anytime. Guys, it's another Krabby Patty mission, and it's an example of... Honestly, the Krabby Patty missions are interesting because you could just throw these in here as like some fun, like get from point A to point B, or race around the lap, or race around the track 3 times. But all of the Krabby Patty mobile missions in this game have a fun, like, asterisk next to them, just like all of the other like sliding levels do. And I will be more than happy to show you exactly what I mean. For example, this one, you gotta find all 5 keys. You can take as many laps as you need to find all 5 keys. There is a way to do it in 3, and I believe 3 laps is the shortest way to do it. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. First things first, kaboom. Because why would I go the normal route? Now, this doesn't give us any, like, reward or anything, but it does make it easier to line up and hit this ramp for the first key. Now, meanwhile, speaking of reward, we bust through this way, head up on over here, and what could that be? That familiar green over there? Why, it's an extra.
There's a key.
Fun fact about the PS2 version of this game. The cheese is a darker orange color in this version for some reason. I don't know if it's an emulation artifact. I don't believe it is, because I think from everything that I've read, it's just been a thing that the cheese has just been like a darker orange as opposed to a yellow in the GameCube and Xbox versions. But yeah, it's just a fun, interesting little fact about the history of this game. And, like, some of the cool stuff, the cool little Easter eggs, or, like, behind-the-scenes things, just, like, did you know, type things about this game. I would love, okay, I don't even know how frequently they make videos anymore, because I haven't seen one of their videos in a hot minute, but I love Did You Know Gaming, and I would consider it a personal honor to one day have the privilege to do a Did You Know Gaming video. I love Binding of Isaac. Maybe if I could pick, I would do like Binding of Isaac, or De Blob is also another series that I have very fond memories of, so maybe I'd do a De Blob, or maybe even the best game on the Wii, Rabbids Go Home, would be another awesome one to do. But yeah, I don't know. I say this as if I have any sort of following whatsoever, and yet I have barely 100 subscribers. I'm truly doing this purely because I want to, not because I feel like I have any sort of an audience. But the few of you people who are out there watching, you're the good ones. You're the goats. I love you all. You're awesome, and you make me enjoy doing this every day. Knowing somewhere out there that you are watching, and that you were enjoying somehow my spastic gameplay and commentary and my very much average level play. Yeah, you're the best. So, go you guys. A+ for you. Now we just gotta make it to the finish line, because we got all 5 keys in just 3 laps. Which is, like I said, I believe the fastest way you can possibly do this. And don't worry if I'm missing extras or things. Actually, did I get... Nope, I got both extras. But in terms of just other aspects of this level, like other pathways or manliness tokens I'm leaving behind, trust me, we'll be returning to these levels. Especially if we're getting the 100%, which, like I said, we are going to do. So we'll be returning, don't you worry. And we sped right through the finish line. And we did it. Thank you very much, Mindy. You can go ahead and give me the reward now. Thank you. Give me that Goofy Goober token. SpongeBob's laugh is a little weird there. Mr. Whiskers? Do I get to pet Mr. Whiskers?
Patrick, we've got to start acting like men.
SpongeBob.
I'll be right back.
It is also very funny to me. Like, this is a scene in the movie that they decided to reanimate for the game.
Make mine chocolate.
Instead of just using the clip from the movie or using the weird slideshow things they were doing before.
Stars and goober beans with extra sauce, please.
What kind of sauce, SpongeBob? You said extra sauce, but what kind of
I
sauce?
said let go, please. What kind of old lady are you?
I'll save you, SpongeBob.
Yeah, you know, just regular things that happen. Just a regular thing that happens. It's a frogfish. I think that's what it's called. I have no knowledge whatsoever if that's an actual thing. I know that, like, an anglerfish is a thing, because I've seen Finding Nemo, and I guess this is kind of like that. I love where he's straight up telling me how to successfully beat the boss, as if I haven't already been beating the boss. The cartwheel, it's faster. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm currently doing that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, come on, munch on me. Bonk. Also, fun fact, this game is made in the same engine that Heavy Iron made one of their previous games, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. And I believe Battle for Bikini Bottom is made in that engine as well. But you can really tell that that this is the same engine as Night of 100 Frights, because if you've ever played Night of 100 Frights, it has a very, like, dark, murky green and black color palette to it, kind of like those older Scooby-Doo cartoons did. And you look around the edges of this level in particular, you really see that color palette on full display. Come on, come at me, boy. What, you think I haven't mastered the butt bounce by now? Or the ass smash? Okay, what's the point of spinning those things at me if I can't actually do any damage by smacking them back? Oh. Your legs are cramping. How do you think this thing feels? Come on. One more hit. Come at me, boy. You know you want to munch on this starfish. Oh. The fake out. Fake out at the last minute. It's a fake out, make out, as Danny Phantom used to say. Right? That was a thing, right? Or did I just imagine that? It's been a hot minute since I've watched Danny Phantom, so for all I know, I could be imagining things. Yeah, come on over here, boy. Hey, I'm jumping here! That was kind of anticlimactic. He attacked me from over there. Look, you can see he's frozen and SpongeBob's T-posing on the top. I think the fish is also T-posing. I can't really tell because it doesn't have arms. Oh, I guess that's why he would be over there. That makes sense. Boink, bonk.
Patrick, step on it!
Yeah, see, look at this. Like, now we go back to weird slideshow, whereas before they fully animated it.
Jump for it, Patrick!
And these kind of look like storyboards, actually. They don't look as fully animated as the movie. The lines are thicker, and like I said before, like the drawings of SpongeBob and Patrick, some of them look very like what you call it, clip arty. Trench.
After gulping, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to throw in the towel. Luckily, Mindy arrived and showed them what was really
Your
going
Deus
on
Ex Mindia.
back in Bikini Bottom. Plankton had
I love that
transferred Bikini
pixelated
Bottom
dissolve to really
Plankton.
add to the fact that she's got like a
The
little
sight of their
clam
city
computer.
Convinced our heroes to continue on to Shell City. So, in order to become men,
She gave them mustache.
like little babies.
No, she gave them mustaches so they could become men. Now that we're men. Unfortunately, song's not in the game. Sorry. And jump down into it. But we don't jump down into it willy-nilly. In this game, we do what is possibly the most badass thing in the entire game. Are you ready for this?
To get to Shell City, you're going to... The only way across the... That's...
We don't need to hear about this, Minnie, because we're going to slide down the entire trench on this shell. This is one of the longest levels in the game, and is without a doubt one of the coolest levels in the entire game. Because you see all the way down there that we just passed? We go all the way down there. We start all the way up here and we end up all the way down there. It is without a doubt one of the coolest things I've ever played in a game. It seems really silly and kind of stupid to say, but I don't care. I think it's badass. And see, we got all these monsters popping up here saying hello to us. Check this out. Little shortcut over here. Okay, well that... Now I'm just curious how long we can stay here before the game kicks us out. Like, look at us. Patrick's mustache is not quite hanging on him. Look at his head flop. I love breaking games. Alright, anyway. Are we still? Okay, yeah, we're falling. We're falling. Just want to make sure we were falling. We got checkpoints, though, so that's all good. That was extremely amusing. I've never had that happen to me before. I mean, I've missed that little bouncy thing, but I've never had that happen to me before. Just to make sure that doesn't happen again, we're gonna not do the bouncy thing this time. Just gonna keep on going this way. Look at this. Look at this. Have you seen anything cooler in a video game before? Just the insane coolness of sliding. Look at that, we're gonna go all the way down there. And we also got this coming up, which is super cool. Going in this thing's mouth. We're sliding through a creature. And its insides are somehow spinning these things at us. How? Couldn't tell ya. But it's happening. I think over here is a shortcut or an extra. Can't remember exactly, but we're gonna find out. Nope, I think it's just a shortcut, just to quicken the pace. He said, ew, yellow stuff. That's not disconcerting at all, because God only knows what the yellow stuff is. Some badass music, too. Like, can we appreciate how cool this music is? It's awesome. Remake the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game. Just do it. Like, what are you waiting for, THQ Nordic? What are you waiting for, Nickelodeon? Like, as far as I know, Rehydrated sold well, so just remake this one too.
Do you have any free?
Like, you already got all the stuff figured out in the engine. It could be so cheap to remake because it's the same methodology as why you would hire the people who made Battle for Bikini Bottom to make the movie game, because they already made Battle for Bikini Bottom. The assets and stuff are already there. So just let them do it. Just let them. Just let them have fun and make the game. Clearly they enjoyed it, because they put a lot of effort into it and it turned out great. So I don't know what the problem is. But that's just me. I'm just a simple man. I am not a multi-million-dollar media conglomerate who owns the license to the character and gets to make all the decisions with what happens to it. So, yeah. Especially now that Hellenberg has passed away.
How is that for you?
Rest in peace. And I gotta say, I enjoyed Sponge on the Run. I didn't think it was a perfect movie by any means, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think I enjoyed it slightly more than Sponge Out of Water. But, God, do I hate that they're doing that spin-off. Doing a spin-off of a show created by a man who has said on numerous occasions that he hates the concept of spin-offs. But Nickelodeon was like, no, yeah, he's dead now. Quite literally. So, we're just gonna do this. And, I hope whichever executive greenlit that, I hope you rot in hell. Not even going to apologize for that. Not even gonna try to save face for a possible, like, we know you like playing the SpongeBob game, so would you like to... Damn it, I thought I could hit that extra. Not even gonna save face for a possible, like, we know you like playing the SpongeBob game, so here is an early copy of the remake of the movie or game, or like whatever, anything like that. Don't even care. I could not care less. It's about the integrity. I understand there's money to be made. Yeah, sure, whatever. But it's a difference between there's money to be made and we're gonna respect the wishes of a man whom we worked for literal years, who has now passed away. Like, Steven Hellenberg is not like some of these other... Like, Craig McCracken has worked with multiple companies besides Cartoon Network to make his shows. What's his name? Matt Groening has made multiple shows outside of just The Simpsons, with multiple studios outside of just Fox. But Hellenberg only ever did SpongeBob. He didn't write on any other... Well, he wrote a little bit on Rocko's Modern Life, but it wasn't like he made other shows with other studios. That was his show, was SpongeBob, so... I will never really forgive Nickelodeon for doing that, so yeah.
Of course we did.
We're men.
Yeah, right.
It is funny to me that this movie kind of, in a weird way, predicted, like, toxic masculinity, if that makes sense. Or not predicted, but, like, was a statement on toxic masculinity before toxic masculinity was kind of really a thing.
Horrible, hideous, and disgusting monsters.
Look, he's giving Patrick a wedgie, and he's got skin in there with it, too. Ouch.
I'm sorry, SpongeBob.
Don't have enough Goofy Goober tokens.
Sorry, SpongeBob.
Need 20 Goofy Goober tokens. I've got one more Goofy Goober token to get. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and get that last Goofy Goober token. And we're gonna go through and we're gonna become men in the next episode. So thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you like the video, share the video if you want to share the video, subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful, and this has been the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Anyone knows what this screen does.
See you, Space Cowboys.